Okay, so here we are again in another day with EU, and well, today was a normal day, pretty difficult, talking about PA, PA price action, but well, it was nice. Okay, so first we're gonna start with EU. We took this trial liquidity on H1 here that broke this low, that broke this extractor. I didn't like these wicks, but after three, we maybe could see a liquidity take to the downside. For me, it was here. Okay, this is even better because it was the low of the past day, I think. And well, I wanted to look for sells, but I wasn't sure about the price action. So after taking this, I marked up this breakout structure, but I didn't enter for buys because I wasn't sure, I didn't like it, and it was the correct thing to do. And then at 2 p.m. we had this break here, but I didn't enter because there was nothing to the left. And then it continued going down. Okay, so nothing here. Okay, I'm gonna look at GBP first. Okay, so GBP USD, we took this high, which was the high of the week from, I don't know, a lot of weeks. So yeah, yesterday I said there's no liquidity, but probably here we have some liquidity for sure. So my idea was to take this previous daily low and relevant liquidity on each one. I'm gonna okay, my idea was to take this. For me, this was an SMT. So after breaking this up, we had relevant liquidity on M5 here that I didn't consider in that time, and it was my mistake because I had my second partial here, which the best part would be here, but well, I already closed here, break even and partial. So yeah, I had a partial, not TP for 2 hours more or less, and then we hit the break even. Yeah, and it went sideways, but it's okay for me. Okay, then USD CAD. I didn't trade USD CAD today, but it was pretty interesting because we had this relevant liquidity on each one here. It mitigated this some sort of POI. I don't really look at POIs, but it mitigated this, and we had SMT here and probably here. But yeah, because for me this is the relevant liquidity on each one. Okay, so yeah, I think this is an SMT to probably continue for longs. So I was looking at this. I had it marked up. I even had this marked up, but I wasn't really sure. There was nothing to the left. The thing is that there was nothing to the left to reverse, but there was nothing to the left to continue. So it was confusing for me, and I ended up not entering a trade. But this was the best one for me. As you can see, we had an engulfing candle covering this low 3.7 pips, so it's okay. And I targeted here, which was the part where we had the SMT, but I think this high is much better because it was the one that well, really this one. But yeah, no, probably this one or here are good trades. 1 to 6. I didn't enter, but I liked it. And then here we had a break of structure, but it was this afternoon. I was working, and yeah, and I couldn't enter here. And yeah, and there's no confirmation too. So and I think USD JPY, well, Nasdaq. First Nasdaq. Nasdaq, we took this liquidity to the left. After having all this liquidity here so clear and with this previous daily low and everything, I was looking for sells. I opened a sell here because we broke structure here. We broke a structure here. We even took the run liquidity on M5 that broke the run liquidity on H1 and everything. We had all this uptrend, which is so clear for me. We have a lot of buyers liquidity, and I didn't look at the POI. So this is some sort of POI S&D, and this was the really good trade out of timing, of course. I hit the break even here. Okay, hit the break even, but my target was here, just what we broke later on, and then it continued going higher. Well, I'm happy because I understood what could do the price action, but I didn't enter, so no profit for me today on, well, I entered here, but no profit, okay? And finally, USD JPY, I think I had, yeah, I had a stop loss here. I as you can see, these zones, I had these zones marked up this morning, like before this happened. I had this marked up. As you can see, around liquidity, it worked perfectly. It was the one that broke the structure here, and it was here. We even had a reaction, which means that this could be relevant. And as you can see, it reacted perfectly, perfectly. The problem here was that I had this previous daily low here, and yeah, and after all these moves, it wasn't relevant really. So I was looking for sells. In the beginning, I was looking for sells, but we took this relevant liquidity, we took the Asia low, and even that I had this marked up, I wasn't sure about the sell, and finally I looked for a buy with this break obstructor. I'm gonna show you. Okay, I entered with this candle, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure, or with this one, I'm not sure right now. Stop loss, and then it went down. It took the liquidity that I had marked up, and it went up. So I'm not trying to predict, but well, and then before going to work, we had this breakdown here, and the liquidity was here. So I was expecting this to be taken and then look for a buy, but it never took that, and it went up anyways. So yeah, this was my day. I'm happy because I'm not predicting, I'm just adapting to the price, but I'm not still having consistent profits, okay? So well, step by step, I'm happy because I'm improving, I'm more focused, I'm being more professional, and well, my challenge, you can see my challenge, but it's like 91,800. So I'm down 8.2%. It's well because I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning of the challenge. I'm just still trying to improve my strategy, so I have to clean some aspects yet. And well, step by step, I'm improving. I'm looking for better trades. The GBP trade, maybe I would have closed it like a partial here. I didn't think about it in the moment. That moment I had to go. So yeah, well, it's okay for me. And well, and see you tomorrow.